Streaming. Not streaming. Hello and welcome. Happy Sunday. Sorry, folks, there was a bit of a delay. I realised I'd completely forgotten to eat today, so that was a bit of a disaster. Today we are back to painting Marduk Sedras. You might notice that he's looking somewhat different today between the two. There was a slight disaster, so what I need to do is I need to pin that thing, try and pin it on. It's one of the things I dislike about these sorts of kits, where they have a really sort of small cylindrical mounting point. There was a slight divot in for it to go into, but it's very flimsy, and unfortunately my wrist caught it as I was reaching for a paint. The painting handle fell over. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to pin it, and that's gonna be this evening's fun. However, before we get started painting him, I can show you what we're currently working on. What I've been doing the last couple of days, we've been working on World Eaters. I got to do the lenses and metalwork on them. Really like that blue, it's very nice. We've been working on Death Guard. Same deal with them, we've got to work on the lenses and metalwork for them. And also, obviously, sweet Ultramarines, now we have to do the metalwork and flesh for these ones. I'm getting this footage recorded. It won't be going live anytime soon, because obviously we got a schedule. It's like one a week, so next two videos are already edited and uploaded. However, I wanted to get the next three after that at least recorded, and then this week coming up, there's going to be my next YouTube video is going to be on. Well, we're going to do the upload on Wednesday, as per always. I won't be streaming Monday and Tuesday. I've got to go up north for a funeral. So Monday and Tuesday are kind of out of the window as far as those sorts of things are done. And so yeah, I guess the next stream will be on Friday night. Friday nights will be our normal sort of stream. But we'll be doing a video release on Wednesday as per usual. Now, this is the last time that I'll be painting this guy on stream, both here and on Twitch at twitch.tv/gloriousbadger. However, we do want to make a little bit of progress with him. So we got some metal to highlight, which I'm really not looking hugely forward to. We've got some blue to do, hopefully. I don't quite know if I was tempted to use fluorescent paint, but we're going to use Sotek green, Araman blue, Thousand Sun blue. We potentially Baharoth blue as well. We'll see. And a bit of white, obviously, for the gun. We got to paint the gun. I got to double check what color these things are supposed to be. I think they're metal. One of them is red. The one at the back is red. The two at the front are metal. That's good. So we've obviously got to do those things today. Highlight some metal. When we paint this thing blue, we're going to paint these to the inside of this tactical egg timer blue as well. These things are going to be... I think we may use just fluorescent paint on those. The insides of them, just to get a sort of glow going on. And then, yeah, we're also checking out stuff that's potentially been released today. That's basically it. Basically it. Did anyone pre-order any dwarves of the Votan variety? Gonna get that out there as a general question. I don't know how to do permanent questions being asked in chat. I don't know. I don't know, Meg. Meg, how you doing? I don't know how to do sort of a question or an announcement. I don't think. Oh, I can do a poll. Ask a question. Oh, I can do it. Okay. Who here likes liking this video? Everybody, surely. That's... Who pre-ordered Leagues of Votan? Question mark. Yeah, yes. Oh no, not who did. Who, did you? Did you is the question. Did you pre-order rather than order? Did you pre-ordered? Yes, and it's just no. The simplest of questions. Ask your community. Is that going to work? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that for interaction. Let's keep that bad boy going. I must say, I did get very tempted. I got really tempted. I've yet to pull the trigger. My normal place that I would purchase it is sold out of them. I found another place which has them just in case I get really tempted. I'm hoping I don't get too tempted. But, you know, we'll see. Look, Eve, I know, Meg. It's a whole thing. Anyway, talking about fancy things, Meg, what are you up to? How's your Sunday looking? What a segue into some content right there. Cantor Blue Base. Let's just get cracking with the painting. We've got to get some stuff done. ASAP, really. And I'm listening to no music at the moment. It's very streaming without music, like when you're not gaming. I'm not hugely keen on this whole kind of thing. They need to they need to bring the music. I need to put some music on very shortly. No one else will be able to listen to the music because it's all copyrighted, and I got to double check up on even the copyright free stuff if that's friendly for Twitch as well. Sorry, YouTube as well. And I don't even know if this headset's going to let me listen to music because it wasn't attached when it was. That's an advert. Why am I getting adverts? The other browser doesn't give me adverts. Why? Go away, adverts. Why must it be like this? Desktop audio. No, it's not giving me any of that good stuff. Where's the controls? I love how OBS is just so good. Love it. So good. Best thing ever. Desktop audio. There it is. Oh, yes. I'll tell you what, when I move, I'm going to try and overhaul everything here and Twitch. And we're also, by the way, like 2 followers away on YouTube to unlocking that cursed tab. Yeah, we're 2 subscribers away from hitting 500. And then I can start spamming. I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm going to do with it. Ask stupid questions all the time. Basically. So, obviously, as you will all know, I've just done my latest kind of painting tutorial was indeed painting Night Lords. There is a Night Lord helmet. I know, what a coincidence. What a segue into me suggesting that you double check that you've got that video in your life. You've liked it, subscribed to it. And all that other nonsense. Oh, don't mute that. Oh, so I did like painting that Night Lord. So next up, we break out the Null Oil. Then we got to tidy up with the Night Lord's blue again. Sorry, we've been using Cantor blue. That's the color we go to. I've got too many blues in front of me. That's the issue. Too much blues. That's Skaven Blight Dinge. Where's my paint gone? It's gone AWOL? Question mark. that it? Yes. Found it. I found it, ladies and jelly spoons. Disaster is over. The checkered bits are looking... Well, thank you, Meg. I got to be honest. Well, I always try and be honest. I don't try and mislead anyone or anything. I hate that phrase, I got to be honest, but unfortunately I'm saying it now because I hear it so often. Because a lot of people suddenly really need to be honest rather than lie. However, this was my first attempt at painting. First attempt at painting checkers. I'm pretty happy with how they've turned out. Obviously, they could be better. But I've only got so much time in the world. This is a commission which was won over on my Twitch stream. Twitch.tv/GloriousBadger. Meg, I think you've also won at some point. Very close. I know, Meg. Also, 500 is... I know it's like a... Like on YouTube especially, where you can potentially get oodles of subscribers. I don't know, last 2 months, growth has been really... I don't know, it seems a lot of work to... Evidently my work needs to generally get better in general. We're going to break out the Night Lord's Blue, which is what I meant to use first of all. You need to... It's alright, Meg. Don't you worry yourself. Listen, the thing is, I'm going to be homeless in beginning of November. I don't know what's going on. And I don't know if like basically what I'm trying to say is there's not a rush to send me stuff because I don't know kind of when I'll be I was going to say living again, able to paint properly, which is why I'm trying to get as much as I can done now for YouTube, so I can at least drop videos. We may very well be dropping over to Sweet Gaming streams for a while because, you know, I'm not going to be able to... While I might have internet at the house, I'm not going to be able to have like a suitable place to be painting minis from, so I'm trying to get as much footage recorded at least as I can, and then I can still like edit videos from like this place. What's up, Bun? How's it going, dude? So anyway, Meg, however, I'm saying that, like, when I would say it's probably better for me to wait, better for you to wait for me to land in the new house and then send it rather than send it now. Like, it's really kind of up to we've got 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, maybe. Unless, of course, you know what you want to send me. And you can, and it definitely gets here before end of October, I guess. Do you know what I mean? Saying that, there's no rush. Because chances of me painting it by the end of October... Well, actually, I don't know. It depends. They could get here quite... It could be quite quick. What I'm trying to say is, just don't stress. Leave all the stressing to me. I'm stressing already. We're going to get some Null Oil on this face very shortly once it's finished drying. Bun, talk to me, Saucy Beast. How are you doing? How's the health and all that jazz? I hope you're well. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to be controversial. I'm going to slap some... I've never used this before. I reckon we could use it. We can always highlight back up if this is a disaster. We're gonna give it a tickle. You know what I mean? Got 3 days off. Yeah. Yeah, I'm driving up north. Well, I'm being driven up north even tomorrow. I got my grandmother's funeral to go to on Tuesday. Which is... Oh god, this... Okay, where's the contrast medium? Alright. We're going to slap some of this down. Then, we're going to clean the brush really quickly and slap some contrast medium over it. Ooh, hello, Betty. Alright, let's do this thing. Drove the bus with Pat. Oh, damn. How, like, what size bus are we talking about here, Bun? Are we talking about the old double-decker of Doom, or a slightly more relaxing, in my humble opinion, a slightly more relaxing single decker of Doom? Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to slap some of this down. Ooh. Just like that. Yes, Betty. Look at it. It's flowing like something which flows. You know what? We're just going to wang that all the way down there. Hello, Betty. Woo. Gonna wash this out and then give it another tickle. Single decker. Yeah, I don't know. The idea of driving a double decker is terrifying enough, Bun. I do not remote. I'd be terrible at it. Also, I'd be really grumpy, like having to deal with the public. it's just hell on earth. In my mind. Funnily enough, the double deck is generally it's easier. It's usually shorter. Oh, you don't have to do a bendy bus of Doom, do you? Oh God, those things are even worse than the double decker of Doom. Surely. Okay. You ready for me to? Oh, I let go. Oh, hello, Betty. Good, because I'm doing it. You just need to be aware of bridges. Yeah, I've seen plenty of Bun. I don't want to see you featured on one of these YouTube things or one of these TikToks that the kids do these days. This driver drove past and didn't read the sign. They lost the top of their bus in that voice. That's the voice they'll do. It's going to be terrible. So quickly, just kind of. I know it's slightly out of focus, but it's all right. Don't you worry, ladies and jelly spoons. It is all gravy, baby. No bendies. Yeah, screw those things. Whoever came up with those, psychopaths, surely. Surely. All right. So that. Hello, Betty. You getting there? So this is. What did I call it? Something sewer? Garagax sewer. I've got to say, I like the color. We have gone over it with some contrast medium to kind of, you know. So it is tinting the surface, which is what we like. Things you like to see. So it's going to give us something nice to work with, rather than just like a, you know, Skaven Blight Dinge is probably a good color to work with anyway with rocks. They're not like this, just grey. There's more to life than grey, although German grey is pretty saucy. And I might have to bring that statement into question. So yeah, I know that is a dark base. It is fine. We will hashtag deal with it. We will add more colour to it. Don't worry. We're not ignoring it. We certainly don't want it merging in with the background, like the miniature merging in. We want a nice starting point. Right. Now I've said all the words, I can take a breath. Jammy Dodger! Well, hello there. I don't know what happened to my voice there. It went all kind of, I think I was watching... I'm not going to say it was going Scottish, because that was definitely not Scottish, but I was watching a bit of old Frankie Boyle stand-up last night. And I know the way The way he talks to people, it's quite funny. Just got to wait for that to dry before we get anywhere. While I'm waiting for that to dry, don't forget to smash like. Oh god, I'm getting good at this YouTube. It's always requesting smashing that like button. Folks, come on. We're at 498 subscribers. We need to... It would be sweet if I could go to like this funeral that I've got to go to on Tuesday with 500 subscribers metaphorically in my metaphorical pocket. So yeah, you know, do your local badgerer a massive favor and you know, spread spread the love. All right, Null Noil. You've been watching a lot of Reese Nicholson clips on YouTube? Reese Nicholson? That name? Is that name familiar to me? Da, 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 da. Hold on. Let me Google his face. Let me Google his face. He's an Australian comedian? Ah, okay. In that case, I'm probably not so familiar. I don't watch too many, like, there are not huge amounts of Australian comedians that I've sort of watched. It doesn't look familiar. Nope, it doesn't look... I don't think I've seen this stuff. However... Where are we? Let me get the proper browser up so I can read you again. His Netflix... Oh, okay. I don't have Netflix, so... But he has a Netflix special. Do you reckon that would be on YouTube by now? Or am I going to have to go elsewhere without saying it out, saying out the words in public? What kind of... What would you say his style of comedy is like? Alright, I do see a little thingamajiggle going on, like around the feet. We've got potentially a sort of ring of paint building up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wick away too much, because there's a slight bit of excess. Like, we want some excess. We want this miniature bedded into its surroundings, right? We don't want it to look as though you've painted the base separately and then stuck him on with some super glue. That would be just a disaster. In my humble opinion. Actually, it's not a humble opinion, it's a fact. I certainly have done that in the past. I just kind of trying to get them bedded into the ground that they're standing on. It's worth the extra effort. Okay. You may need to go elsewhere. Say no more. But a lot of the material is on YouTube. And oh, okay. Well, I'll check out YouTube. I will start here on YouTube. Judge them harshly, and then see if I need to go elsewhere. You're not really sure how to describe. It's all right, Jamie. I will do my best to check out his material here on YouTube. Like, obviously, it's like comedians are, you know, they're all a kind of a personal taste and all that kind of stuff. So we shall see. I used to be all about watching comedy shows, and then the last probably 2 or 3 years, my nose just like, not my nose, but like the line of me watching YouTube video, like comedy shows, has gone from going wee to like that. So I might need to kind of remedy that little situation. Now, this thing here has to be painted red. These two little bad boys, they need to be painted steel. We got the glowy thing of doom. Obviously, that thing broke off by accident, so I have to remedy that. Don't tell Ragnar. But we're going to concentrate on getting this little geezer down here done first. Which is why I had the null oil out, and I completely forgot and put it away. Anyway, it is Sunday, ladies and jelly spoons. It is Sunday. Sunday! Saucy, saucy Sunday. This... Where's the focus point? So yeah, we've got... So no Twitch stream on Monday or Tuesday this week? Okay, so I need to say it again. Alright, so we've got some null oil on there and a bit of... I know you can barely see it. We've got some null oil on there and a bit of the sewer colour to sort of blend it in. It's going to wait for that to dry and then we can go back in, tidy it up, give it a tickle of Night Lord's Blue. If I can find it again. Give it a tickle of sweet, sweet Night Lord's Blue. Once we've done that, we can start highlighting that bad boy with some Cantor Blue. It's going to be good. It's going to be tasty. And then, after we've done that, we're going to give it a tickle of Altioc Blue. Or as other people might know it as Alatoc. Those people are all wrong, but that's okay. I have labelled it as the wrong spelling on my YouTube videos. One day I'm just going to have to bring the knowledge to the people. Is this paint dry yet? We might have to give it a tickle with the hairdryer. Yeah, we don't currently know the colour of the actual plastic base surrounding it. Who this commission is for, they haven't quite made up what they want to do. I have said I'm very happy to send it off just like this. And then they can do this kind of bit. I think they said red, in fact, that's exactly what they said. They said Martian. So I do have Martian Iron Earth. I do have Corn Red. So we'll do some Doombull Brown. We'll do a tickle of Doombull Brown. We'll do a tickle of Corn Red over top of that. Then we'll slap down some of the Iron Earth stuff. But we got to... And then, like, once that's all dry and we got the cape on, we'll do a tickle of Pigment. But I don't know if we'll be doing that on camera. At least live. I will do future painting videos on it. But if we don't do it, do not fear. Do not fear. We will get around to it at some point. I forgot to get water. I'm parched already. This is terrible. I do have tea, but it's not water, surprisingly. Let me just drink some. I got a new purple yesterday. Along with a predator. I got Cacophony purple. I think that used to be a forgeworld colour. I'm very glad I got my sweet, sweet hands on it, though, because it's been eyeing me up for a while, and I'm surprised I managed to stay clear of it for all of that time. Yeah. Let me open up other Gmail. We do need to keep our eyes peeled for the Games Workshop preview for Pre-orders next week, if there are any. I've personally pre-ordered the Biker Boy. I do get close to accidentally ordering that Votan set. I keep getting close. I've managed to stay clear of it for the moment, though. Are we on top chat or... No, we're on the right chat. So no one has ordered... Only one... I don't know how many people it says have voted. No one has ordered the pre-ordered the Votan, though. That's... That's okay. That is okay. Where's Baharov Blue? We might not need to do one of these colors. We might not need to do one of these colors. We might be okay. I'm looking for Baharov Blue. As for, like, I've got a lot of blues, but I can't find the one I'm looking for. Where the hell has it gone? I've got Alatok Blue, Sotek Green. I mean, that's debatable. It says green on the name. Araman Blue, Calgar Blue, Macragge Blue, Alatok Blue, Nightlords Blue, Drakenhof Nightshade, Cantor Blue, Macragge Blue. I've already said that one. Thunderhawk Blue. I can't find this cursed paint. I could have sworn it was in front of me. Evidently, I've put... Hold on. Wait. Ah, that's Fulgurite Copper. I saw a metallic paint out of the corner of my eye and I got my hopes up. My hopes were dashed, as per usual. I suppose I could look on the Rack of Doom, which I'm going to have to start... There it is. I am going to have to start... So to do the power weapon... Like, my original plan is, like, 4 colours. I think we could probably do without. I think we can do without Araman Blue. I'm going to go Sotek Green. This is greener in person, I promise. I know it's looking blue. I don't know if it's particularly the fact that this room is painted yellow and it's just... I think it's just derping the colour balance. So... We're going to wing it. No, Bun. I've been waiting for that. Maybe that's this week. Do you reckon? That would make things very nice. I would like to paint some flesh. I'm always down for painting some skin. Always want to improve the skin. And I think it'd be a nice team to paint. So before I pack all these paints up, I'm going to have to put some either some medium in or some water. Give them a good shake. All right. I am getting tempted, but I got to say, I am getting tempted by ordering this box set. It's quite frustrating. Because I just had a couple. I was just pondering it over the weekend. Apparently, it's like 600 points worth of stuff. Which would be fine, because I do want to do, like, when I've moved house, I would like to do some kind of combat patrol games against myself. while I try and learn the rules. Yeah, it would be nice. Because I don't know, they haven't brought out Boa Constrictor yet, have they? Such an awesome name. It's so silly. I also need to make sure that this browser is ready to do the window capture when the time comes. Box games, right? Because they brought out... Yeah, the most recent ones, by the looks of it, are... Rumbelow, Sheepskin, that name's hilarious. Blood Bowl Yeti. Ivar Eriksson. I mean, this guy is basically the Techno Viking. From back in like whenever it was, early 2000s or whenever it was. That's what this guy is. I should probably... I gotta be honest, the Croxagore is also very saucy. I've never painted any Sauron. Sauron, Seraphon, Lizardmen, whatever people call them. I've not painted any of them. It's very tempting. I mean, Lizardmen, I reckon in my brain's saying these Lizardmen and Amazon would play nicely together. In my mind. Maybe I should just buy it. Add it to the cart and be done with it. You know what I mean? The old classic maneuver. I mean, in my mind's saying the lizard people and the Amazons would get on kind of nicely. Alrighty, daddy. So, we've put the Baharov blue down. We might need to come back later and give it a tickle of white, just along, like, I don't know if we got quite enough white there. We'll worry about that in the future badges issue. We're gonna bump up to Temple Guard blue and then finally Sotek green and hope that we can make some magic happen, or just make it look okay, basically. Also, should I do a Twitch, Instagram saying I'm live? I guess. Story. Got a picture of this geezer. The accident. It's a classic bun. Have you made any recent accidental purchases? I say recent. I'm live on YouTube. Color, magenta, obviously, because we're not heathens. Okay, that'll work. Good enough for Disney. As my old boss used to say. The accidental purchase is it's always a good move. My brush is gone. Nope, not you. I need more brushes. I keep losing. Oh, there it is. Keep losing them. That one just went. I normally have I'm left-handed, so all my brushes normally are on the desk to my left, like in a great big sort of like a weird conga line. This one was weirdly on the right. Very strange. Discombobulating. Alright. Chances of this going well. Let's see. And Heart of Gur? Heart of Gur, what is that? Oh, you accidentally purchased the Into the Dark? Oh, you did? That is quite a powerful... Accidental purchase there, Bun. I like it. That's like 120 quid at retail price, right? Or 95 or 6 or something from a third party. Hearts of Gur, I think I completely avoided. I am very conflicted. I'm very conflicted, and I dislike it. Heart of Gur, that was the Warcry thing, wasn't it? Oh, sorry, I had to look on Games Workshop website, because thing about that is I like one of the factions from it, and I like the scenery. I suppose that should have been enough for me to purchase it, truth be told. Like, I like the the bamboo people. I don't know what they're called. The bamboo people with, like, twigs on their heads. Like, with masks made and helmets made out of bamboo. I think they look awesome. I know they have proper names, but I just can't think of what they would be. Hold on. Rotmire Creed, is that right? Yeah, Rotmire Creed. I like those guys. Those creatures. Some of them are very snazzy. Scenery's very snazzy. I like scenery. Element makes it quite easy by offering Klarna. Yeah. Easy to take your money. I mean, invest your money. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should have done that with the Leagues of Votan. Oh, I'm going to do it, aren't I? I know it. They did sell out. They ran out of stock. Right? I don't mean they sold out as like a company. I almost put the brush into the tea then. Alright, let's do this, ladies and jelly spoons. Let's do it. I might have to... What I need to purchase this week, once I get back, I need to purchase those really useful boxes that everyone and their mother uses. For storing all my miniatures while I move. Just going to need another coat of paint. We're going to have to come back and give this a tickle with the Baharoth blue. This is watered down slightly too much. It's going to be slightly frustrating, but we will have to do it. These things cannot be left undone. So yeah, I don't know. Gotta say, like, so what the plan is, like, when I move house, and once I got the new studio set up, I would like a table. It doesn't have to be a large table, but a table so I could play like small combat patrol size games. I know that's not really, done. However, it'll be a good thing because it means I can buy a combat patrol for YouTube, right? Content. Purchase the combat patrol, paint it up as content, and then say, "Oh, we got a combat patrol. Let's play a game against this next combat patrol I'm going to purchase." Get them from Ryman's. Oh, they have them in stock at Ryman's, do they? Sweet. I will absolutely do that. Thank you, Bun. I want to keep like a lot of the boxes for the set, right? But like a lot of the boxes can just get yeeted into the recycling. And then I just have to put all the sprues in sort of baggies in boxes. Yeah, that is the plan. I'm gonna go back and do another coat of that paint. I know we just put paint on the gun casing. I know it. We all know it. We all saw it. I'm not trying to avoid it. Almost went with fluorescent paint on this. Almost went with fluorescent paint. Have they got a good deal for multiples? Okay, I'm gonna type Ryman's in over here before I forget. Got it. All right. Thank you very much. I've got that on the other computer, so hopefully when I finish this stream, I can rotate over there and be like purchase many. I've already got a few, but I need more. Always needing more. What color did I say I was going to use? Is it Sotek green or Araman? Oh god. Oh no. We've had a disaster. My brain's short-circuited. I think I said Sotek green. We're going to use Sotek green. Oh, those motorcycle boys and girls. Making a racket today. That's a racket. I don't have the... Yeah, I have thought about it, but the thing is, I don't have the undersides of the miniatures magnetized. I have contemplated it. I've just not done it. I just don't have time. I would certainly like to. The only reason I don't do it as a sort of standard is I don't normally like travel anywhere with the miniatures. This is going to be a first time that I'll be traveling with them in a while. So, and obviously because I don't drive, unfortunately, stupid epilepsy. I haven't really considered the ferrous sheets and sort of magnetizing the underside of them. Sorry, the underside of the miniatures. I know it doesn't take long to magnetize. Super glue, magnet, bang, done. I just haven't done it yet. Does that look alright if you squint? I know we've got to tidy up the rest of the gun. Like, that's... Like, we do need to do tidy up. Anyway. Like, especially on this, like, central bar. And around here. I think it's good enough for the moment. Good enough for me to drink some tea. Reno, ahoy there! If you do magnetic displays, do the sheets pre-cut for the... Oh, really? Okay, let me go over here again. All right. I've added that page as well. So thank you, Ban. Reno, it's good to... Well, thank you very much. I mean, obviously, we're going to tidy it up anyway. While I have this here, we've got to paint the stupid tactical egg timer that he's got on his like swinging off his like belt right there. So that's what we're going to do right now. Reminds me, I need to find a toolbox. Is that how you're going to transport your armies? Like, what kind of armies do you have, I guess? That's my question. I'm going to be spending a lot of money in the next few weeks. It's going to be very depressing for my wallet. Ugh. Anyway. Excuse me. Sorry. Right. So the base is dry. We put the null note. We're going to go back with the Cantor blue. Sorry, not with the Night Lord's blue, then the Cantor blue, then everything else. That's Macraggy blue. Macraggy Mountain blue. Macraggy Island blue. That's Altdorf Guard blue. Delicious color right there. This is the bad boy we needed. You got Death Guard, Gene Stealer Cults, and currently working on some Black Templars. Then you have your Iron Warriors for 30k. And you have a need. I have a need an AOS army too. Okay, if they were to bring out next weekend pre-orders for the Slaves to Darkness, I would be all over that like a slippery badger, Jammy. I won't be transporting everything at once, but just want a solution for all of them. I mean, the whole magnetizing the underside of the miniatures is definitely a good move. I wish I'd done it earlier, but because, as I said before, I don't do tournaments or anything, it wasn't really a major issue for me to do. But now I'm actually having to move house. I'm cursing myself that I didn't do it. So, the whole steel sheets, or I think the magnetic sheets, adhesive backed to fit really useful boxes. Ferrous sheets or ferro sheets. I think it's going to be a good move. So they'll be going into the really useful boxes. Like what I have literally just, well, I've already got a few, but I haven't actually done a huge amount with them. Let me show you. Let me get a Ryman's. I know I got mine initially from Amazon. However, oh god. However, let me see if I accept all cookies. I do accept all cookies in life. So these bad boys, the ferrous sheets, I know they fit. They're already pre-cut to fit some of these. I have the slender variety. The currently for my sweet Ultramarines, as they are internationally known as. Where is like the slender? These bad boys. So into one of these, I've fitted 55, admittedly, firstborn Marines, but some of them do have sort of standards. Well, they've all got Ultramarines. They've all got standards. Let's face it. They've all got like backpack things, and we've got a Dreadnought in there. So these hold like 55 on 32mm bases. I mean, slightly more than 55, but I could probably take a picture for Discord or something. These things are definitely good. And I will be getting more. So once I move house, I'll be able to just like have them all stacked on top of each other, and I can oogle them. That makes sense. Oogle them from the outside. Your considerations at the moment at Night Haunt. Blah. I just Night Haunt. I can't do. I painted a couple. That was me doing a sort of a mixture of a spooky noise and a blah, not happy noise. However, they are very good for painting like cloths and fabrics and ethereal kind of ghostly things, unsurprisingly. So it would be a very good move. And Zinch? Well, I mean, I think there are lots of options for Night Haunt. I've seen a lot of good armies painted up over the years for them. Lots of different styles. It depends kind of what your style is in general. Like if you're one for like deploying the airbrush or deploying the contrast paint or whatever. They do other size sheets as well. Awesome. It's Morty that's the problem because he's huge, yeah. I'm going to take it he's not magnetized. You put some strips on the side of the 4-liter for the... okay. Oh, I like that idea, Bun. Yeah. I'm going to get some cheap boxes for putting sprues in, but I'm going to get like those really useful boxes for putting armies into, I think. I don't know, Jammy. Like I know contrast paints seem like an ideal method for painting ghosts, especially like with the ability to wet blend on the surface as well. Nothing of mine is magnetized. It's a lot of work for something this is generally I have tried to magnetize like my big fleshy boy. Right here. He's magnetized, right? I kind of regret doing it because I don't play competitively or anything like that. There really is no need for me to magnetize. I suppose I could still glue it all on and green stuff any bits and prime it and max the colors again. Maybe that's what I will do. With my favorite face right here. This is my favorite. I think this is my preferred Nurgle face right here. I think he's great. Maybe that's what I'll do during the move. I'll get rid of these magnets and just glue the plastic on and fix some issues. Yeah, the Morty thing, he is a big model. I mean, what I'm also going to be using... Do I have the exclamation mark Element Games working here? What I am going to order, as I wiggle my eyebrows... Wiggly eyebrows. Come on. Do it. Bot, please be awake. There we go. That is an affiliate link of mine, in fact. For Element Games. Sweet, sweet Element Games. The sweetest third-party purveyor of sweet things. Let me... like, something has popped into my brain. Let me get chat up, so I want to read chat. Chat, why are you not showing... You utter rascal. I just don't understand it. Chat. Why are you not logged in, you stupid... Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'm going to unpin you. You're going to go here. All right. You're going there. OBS, you stupid browser. So I have been eyeing up these things as well. These are a lot more expensive. But this one specifically got a Mortarian-shaped hole in. Now, I know that price is not cheap at all. Those really useful boxes are cheaper, but they don't... I think for like the larger things you've invested more time in, potentially this sort of thing could be an option. I suppose it depends really on how much moving you're going to be doing with it. Like if I was moving internationally, I would definitely consider putting him into one of these sorts of things. But if I'm moving like a couple of hours away, can't quite sell it to myself. But those sorts of things are an option. Now, where's the cursed browser? You need to go back to where you belong. Get over there. Orcs? Orcs. Well, I do need to order an orc for October. Just so I can get something done for the hashtags. October is rapidly... I don't even know if it's going to... It's like 2 weeks away. So this week on Twitch, I'm not streaming Monday and Tuesday. Unfortunately, I will be and also here on YouTube. I will be dropping videos as per usual onto YouTube. My next live stream, both here and on Twitch, is going to be on Friday evening. And that's basically going to be us wrapping up the month by the looks of it. No, the following week. The following week is wrapping it up. So, I don't know what I'll be painting, though. I have to make our mind up. You don't like foam? I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, Jamie, because as soon as I read I don't like foam, my brain instantly went to that. I mean, I do agree. I do agree with you. Right, I'm going to get some white paint and just wang it in the Phosphex grenades and the tactical egg timer. I'm going to use P3, Morrow White. However, if you do not have that, I mean, White Scar? Proacryl Titanium White. That sweet, sweet, heavy body Titanium White from... Can't remember who does it now. Bun will probably know it. Bun, who does that heavy body white? The quickest way I found to magnetize base is to put a sheet of greaseproof paper on a baking tray, put the magnets onto the tray, then a blob of hot glue on the magnet, Instar Pure White. I don't have any Instar paints yet. When I move house... Like, when I'm settled, I would like to do a great paint-off. Or some kind of thing for, like, testing different brands against each other in a race to the top and my personal affections. And I will be absolutely... Then push the base... What size magnets are you getting, actually, Bun? While we're on this discussion, let's just smack you in there, you tactical egg timer, you. I think we are going to use fluorescent green here. In fact, we're using a Bun taught me how to use fluorescent paints many years ago. Put the white down first, then the fluorescent. Just put it down slightly neater than I just did, please. 5 by... Oh god, I don't have any of those. I have tiny weeny magnets. I think the magnets I have are... Hold on. I've got probably a whole... Got these ones. I got... These... I've got these magnets right here. Actually, these... Hello. Excuse me. These ones might be alright. These look like 5 by 2. I do have some magnets, so just not where they should be. You're an Instar stockist? Oh, are you? Oh, okay, Bun. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well. Now I do know it. Right, well, I'll bear that in mind. Like, I'm sure it's just a matter of time until I do purchase some Instar, but now I know where to go. That makes everything better. So tonight after stream, apart from looking at... I won't purchase any boxes because I'll have to do it like on Monday or something. I got to paint some lenses for some Space Marines. Got to paint 2 separate pairs of lenses. Got to do metallics for all 3 Marines and some flesh on the last Marine. 3x2 would work so as long as they were N52. Yeah, just put a couple on. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I always try and purchase N52 when I can. Ba, 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 ba. Where's my email gone? Games Workshop. Here we go. We got the oh, God. All right. Should we have a look at this, folks? This is pre-orders for next week. I'm instantly concerned about this bit. Uh-oh. Space Marines made to order. If they come, if this is Slaves to Darkness this weekend, it's going to be pain. Actually, hold on a second. I need to read chat. For some reason, I'm not reading chat. Let me just yeet you over there so I can read what you're up to. Sunday preview. Alright. And now chat's disappeared. Oh, for God's sake, seriously. Right. Sunday preview for next week's pre-orders. The battle for magical mastery of the mortal realms continues with the new Tzeentch battle tome for Warhammer Age of Sigmar and classic Warhammer 40k and Middle-earth strategy battle game. Miniatures return on the made-to-order basis next Saturday. Check out this week's highlights. Okay, so Tzeentch, the Blue Boys. I do love the illustrations. Flying around on cursed discs of doom. Thanks, Nightspot. So this is the Vanguard. This is the new sort of Combat Patrol box set. I have this miniature, in fact. I've still not painted him. Oops. I've got all of this, basically. I've got these things. I've got these, the Flamers. I think I've got Zangors, and I've probably got some of these. I do not need this box set, thankfully. Whew. However, those dice are a bit meh. Every so often, Reno, yeah. I've managed to get my hands on some earlier ones, all via like Black Library, which is like their publishing side of things. Yeah, Jammy. I've got this miniature. I've still yet to finish it. I'll show you what I've actually got at the moment. How far I got. I'm not remotely happy with it, so it'll be getting repainted. I just slapped some contrast paint on it when I thought I had a cunning idea. It wasn't cunning. So art books, yeah, Black Library is probably the best place to go. Cursed eBay. Yeah, I love a good art book. Yeah, like I've got all of the I've got a lot of the designing of Star Wars, the concept art for like the Phantom Menace, etc. That trilogy right there, and also at the same time I was getting the art of the Lord of the Rings. Those 3 books. So I'm a big fan of concept art, especially when it contains like scenery and props and that kind of stuff. Concept art for characters is okay, and it's obviously very well done. It's just I prefer worlds and sort of props living within those worlds rather than fleshy things. Actually, robots and vehicles. So you get some cards. Okay, so I'm okay here. I don't need any of this, thankfully. The dice, I'm not really a dice main. I've got a few, but I'm not going to be purchasing these just for the sake of it. War Scroll cards. Okay, so that's all the Age of Sigmar stuff, I think. We've got some made to order Space Marines. Who have we got? Okay, so we got a made to order. I think I've got this miniature. Geezer. Each of these resin miniatures. Got a guy with a plasma pistol and a power axe. Got a librarian here. I think I've got this one somewhere. If you prefer a more heavily armored leader, there's also the metal Space Marine. This guy is metal. This guy's metal. So that's a good time. I think the rest of this stuff is sweet, sweet resin, ladies and jelly spoons. These are Master of Marches, Rites, and Relics. Do I have these? I don't know if I have these. I got the Master of the Fleet, I think. There was a box set of 4 of them. I don't know if these are the ones included in that. Oh, hello. Hello, Betty. Oh! It's this guy. It's this guy. I'm getting him again. I've got him. I purchased this kit ages ago, and I chopped off this arm. Well, I'll show you why, because I turned that into a conversion. I think I wanted this arm. I'll show you later anyway. This is made to order. Fellowship, Breaking of the Fellowship. Okay. And some stuff from... Okay. And some stuff I'm not too fussed about. This one's tempting, though. This one's tempting. I'll see if I can show you why. So, that geezer there... is this one right here. I chopped his arm off because I needed it for a conversion. So I've got this miniature already. It's just he's armless. So that's where the arm came from. Okay. Let's see if I can do Instagram. See if I can quickly find this miniature. I know roughly where it went. There's my Instagram. See if I can scroll down and find it quickly. Oh, you stupid app. I don't want to be signed in on this computer. I'm going to have to use my other browser. Two, I know, Reno. I know we're 2 away from 500. That's like the first goal for this stream. Sorry, not stream, channel. Hitting 500, that means we can unlock the community tab, and I can start filling it with wise things. So if you got a couple, looking for a couple of friends to smash that subscribe button. Let me see if I can quickly find. It's one of the first conversions I did way back in the day. See if I can find that cheeky rascal. I'm looking. It'd be nice to, once we hit 500. Then we got on the struggle all the way up to 1,000. Then we got to really start cramming out the high quality. Cramming out? That's not the right way of saying it. Putting out all the high quality content. Where is this miniature? Oh, hello, Betty. Okay, so I use that arm. This is ridiculous. So I use that arm to do. It was quite the conversion back in the day. For me, for someone of my talents. To do this guy right here. It was my inquisitorial. He's very inquisitive. I did this 13 years ago. So it's an Inquisitor Librarian in Terminator armor. So I used that arm. But that arm had an open hand, so I chopped this open hand off, put on this Stormbolter, and I used another arm, and I seem to remember this was so this is why I purchased Inquisitor Kotiaz or something like that, because I wanted to get the hammerhead that he had. I mean, looking at this now, it looks a bit out of scale. I'm fully aware of that, but it's all right. I'm pretty happy with this conversion that I did. Looking back at it, you know, could have been better, fine, but whatever. Window capture's now off, right? Yes. Yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so that was like one of the first conversions I ever did. Way back in the day. Okay, we're going to have to paint some metal. I've been putting this off long enough. Ladies and jelly spoons. Let's just get stuck into it. Now, I need the patience of... I'm going to say Job. I got some paints right here. Got Lead Belcher, Stormhost Silver, and Runefang Steel. A veritable smorgasbord of metallic paint right there. Now, I've already null oiled the miniature. So we need to go back in with the Runefang, and then we're going to give it a slight tickle of this bad boy, Stormhost Silver, and see if that's all we need to do. Now, unfortunately, this geese has got some carved in detail there, like a name. We are going to have to pick that out with white ink and then do that with some either fluorescent paint or like Baharoth blue, watered down to make it glow. Sorry. Alright, let's risk this. I hate doing this, but there we go. So yeah, next week I really got to start packing up like miniatures, and I got to figure out which ones I can do without. What I need for like moving, because I'm going to need to sort of like continue to paint even when I'm moving house. So I'm going to need some mobile kind of amount of miniatures. It also really sucks because the timing of the move coincides with like Call of Duty 2 coming out, Modern Warfare. Obviously, that is the worst part of it all. I'll be losing on all of the XP and all that sort of fun stuff. Ah, it's a terrible time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really need to buy that miniature again, truth be told. I've got more than enough. I think what I've already pre-ordered for to arrive next week is the I've got enough. I've already got enough content kind of reserved. I may end up ordering those cursed Votan after all. I can sacrifice my. I could sacrifice this, and sort of say, oh, it's for content. I had no choice. Literally had no choice. Also next, yeah, so I've started putting together a list of, I think we're going to be in a good place to finish painting all the legions for the Horus Heresy stuff. Getting all of that footage done. I'm starting to put together a list of like different bases I want to put all the miniatures on, because currently they're not on any base. Well, they're on a base, but it's just painted, it's just black. So the plan is to come up with a list of colors. Different kind of bases to paint and to record for each of those legions. Because that will be another 18 videos, potentially. I mean, that's a lot of different bases I'm going to have to think of, admittedly. It's going to be potentially, at least, maybe if I do like a good legion and a bad legion, and both on the same base. That could be a separate basing video. You know, that's more content to record. Then later on I can do some more, like devote more time to proper basing videos, etc. So, we are continuing on with the lead belcher over the null noil that we've already got down. We are going to jump up to the next colour up, which is Stormhost Dubry Firkins. Stormhost, was it silver? This one. Silver. I guess the one good part of this thing breaking means I can now get access to all this nonsense right here. There's my metallic wash pot there. Woo! So next week we've got the next 3 legions to paint up. I can't even remember what they are now. I suppose I'd better start looking. 1,000 Sons, Sons of Horus, and Word Bearers. I got 3 naughty legions to paint up next week, if possible. I know, like next week, I'm missing kind of 2 days due to unforeseen circumstances. So I'm not going to be yelling at myself, but I've already recorded 3 videos and edited them and uploaded them, so I've got a bit of time to play with. Holy adverts, what is this website? Oh my god. Or adverts, just like went pow, 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 pow. Absolutely horrific. This guy has a plasma burner, which is this thing right here. A couple of phosphex grenades. That's his listed war gear, and some weird sword that I've forgotten the name of. So yes, folks, if you are watching and if you've not subscribed yet, folks, we're 2 away from 500. Let's go, baby? Question mark? You think you should be at 500 now? Shut up. Don't tempt me with such news. Hey, saucy rascals. Hey. Thank you, thank you. You found your mum and dad's iPads? Thank you very much to your mum and dad. We've made 500, folks. I'm very... Okay, that means apparently I get access to a community tab somehow. I don't know how to do that or if I have to click a button to activate it. But it means like I can now post stuff and I can find out directly from you, the viewer. Like what you would like to see me paint, etc. And that sort of stuff, and like let you know what's going on. Keep you up to date? That doesn't make any sense. Up to date? What else does it mean? Well, it means various things, truth be told, but I can't remember. Thank you so much. I hope they, you know, I am very, you know, this is very PG here, rather than Twitch, which is definitely not PG. Well, it's not horrific. I don't mind swearing. I still want. This has to be PG though, for the for all of that sort of stuff. So thank you very much for doing that. I will start using that once I've figured out how to do it. Hey, I was really hoping to hit that number before I went off to the funeral. So thank you. We will try and remember. What was I going to say? I've forgotten now. Like I didn't have a big speech planned or anything. However, yeah, so the future anyway of the stream is basically what I want to do is move house. I would like to start painting up some combat patrols for 40k. Potentially recording games against myself. I know it's not ideal, but I'm not going to know anywhere when I'm not going to know anyone where I move to, so it's going to be an issue. So we might do that. And also building scenery for those games. It's mostly going to be 40k. However, a Necromunda. But saying that, I do want to do more time. Sweet, sweet more time. The best game ever. TM. So that's certainly one plan. I do really want to get into the scenery side of things. You play over Discord. That's the thing. Well, what I want to actually, funnily enough, Reno, that is something I have been pondering. I think Butters brought it up. I think Tabletop Simulator, and I know you can get mods for it for like 40k and all that sort of stuff. So I think if we maybe to warm up, as I'm painting the combat patrols, etc., and moving towards even just like the idea of recording games, playing some games via Tabletop Simulator is probably going to be a good move. Via Discord. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in having a go at. Got to do this sword as well. Been meaning to do the Tabletop Simulator thing for about 2 years. It's just I don't get much time. Like I spend a lot of the time on the computer, but it's editing usually. I don't get nearly enough time. I would like to play some computer games at some point anyway. Like, I think I'm going to have to, for my own sanity, make a couple of hours. Make some hours. Sorry. Oh! Look at that! I didn't hear it! Son of a bee sting, why? Thank you so much for that. Whoever that was. Thank you. Why can I not hear? Why do I not hear it? That's... It says monitor and output. Monitor off. Monitor and output. I don't understand why I'm not hearing that. It's active. Let me just refresh that. Just no. Can you hear anything out of interest? One of the many joys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm neither gonna confirm or unhide all. Why is there no... Like, it's very strange. I'm going to have to spend some time looking at this. I got a few days when I'm not streaming, but it's very frustrating. Properties. I haven't muted it. Browser. Oh, hold on. I don't know what happened with that noise there. I'm going to do that again. This might be really loud, so hold on to your ears. You heard it, Jammy. You made a noise there. Okay. I can't hear it, though, which is an issue. Because I would like to be being being able to go, yo, thank you so much for smashing that button and making the best decision of your day. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time and I can only apologize. Alright, I heard that. I heard a noise, finally. Alright, now I know I can hear noises. That's a great thing. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Avast, Gabba, avast. How you doing, you saucy beast? Guess what? Looks like we're on 500 subscribers. Hey. Next step. 501. 501. Legends. You are all in early before we... So the house move is going to happen. However, during the house move, I'm going to wiggle my eyebrows and have a good old think about like a rename of the stream. Glorious Badger doesn't really... Except for the people in the know... Like, to someone out on, like, the other side who doesn't know me, Glorious Badger does not really sort of advertise that I do anything to do with miniatures, etc. So, like, a rebrand is going to happen. Luffager? Gabba, did you pre-order any... Hold on, did you already have the Leagues of Dubry Firkins? No, you don't, Gabba. Did you order any? I got the artist formerly known as Badger. Yeah, I mean, like personally, I'll always refer to myself as Badger rather than my real name. Not that I want to hide my real name for any particular reason. It's just, it's just a weird name you don't really see out there. It's like Badger's a lot easier. Comes across as a nature enthusiast. I mean, Gabba, I love nature. However, exactly. So I don't know if we're going to do that on Twitch as well. But I think there's going to be a general rebranding across here and Instagram where I can change my name. Twitter I can change my name, although the handle will still be the old Glorious Badger. But I think there'll be a general rebranding when I'm moving. I'm going to try and get some graphics, etc. done and all that sort of stuff. I can change my name on Twitch. What I will do though is I'll use one of my other accounts I'll change the name and change that account name to Glorious Badger, so I'll still have the name reserved so no one can sort of swing by and yoink it like a rascal. Did I pre-order the Votan box? You don't like the bikes? You want the beefy boys and the dude with the axe? Yeah. Badger paints minis. That is an option. I've been thinking about Glorious Miniature Studio, potentially, or Glorious Mini Studio, potentially. So there's like a look back, one eye on the past, one eye on the future. That sounds like some weird phrase right there. But I'm definitely thinking about it. I definitely think that's what this channel needs. And then also just generally just improving left, right, and center, you know. So we're currently doing Lead Belcher. I got to say, though, Gabba, I've seen some paint jobs, and I've had some ideas, and my brain says, yes, I like these ideas. Like, I don't really I like Borderlands, the game. I like the idea of it. I don't play it religiously. I've got 1 and 2. I did see someone talk about potentially using the corporations as paint schemes for them. So folks, thank you so much for smashing that subscribe button. If you've done it, you are an absolute legend. Thank you. Hopefully I will not let anyone down with the quality of this content. Get these little chains. Saying that, Monday and Tuesday this week I'm not streaming. I have got other things going on which I have to do. They look stupid to you. I think like the chunky lads are sweet. The champion looks sweet. The wizard from, I don't know, that the blizzard lizard, blizzard wizard even, the blizzard lizard. My god. As much as I dislike Blizzard's artwork, it does look pretty cool, but it does look yoinked straight out of their art books. Same as the Ninja Turtle car. That's fair. Suffice to say, yeah, like the half-naked dwarf people, Votan. What are they called? Hearthbreakers or? No. They've got some. They're berserkers or something like that. They look daft. I think they apparently they might be OP, but I will not be getting them. Anyway, onwards and upwards. This brush is going rapidly sideways. So let us continue to get some steel color. Damn it. See that? That's what happens when you paint with an awful brush. And that is what metallic paint does. It ruins brushes. So I used to buy codexes left, right, and center for 40k. I don't play. I understand, Gabba. Even armies I didn't have minis for, that was years ago. I've only bought marine codexes, but I'm going to buy the Votan. You're going to buy the Votan codex, Gabba? You sure? Look at the quality of this brush. Look at it. Feast your eyes on it and rejoice. This is what I'm currently painting with. I'm going to fix that little mistake that happened. Okay. I don't know, Gabba. I am very conflicted. My brain's saying get it for content. My brain's saying get it for content. I can always use that as an excuse. Now, as you'll remember, folks, we have put some, what's the colour called? Garguk? What's his name? Garagax Sewer. On this base, we are going to brighten it up to, like a grey. Greyish, greenish, brownish colour. But I just want to add a little bit of highlight on his, like the front of his boot there. Content! I don't want an army, but I'd probably do a kill team. This is the issue, yeah. See, I was thinking about this exact thing, Gabba. I think what I would get. I was just pondering it. I was contemplating it and pondering it, and many other words similar to that. I would get a kill team, like a not necessarily a kill team, a combat patrol is what I mean to say. A combat patrol. That box set is 600 points, potentially, which is the combat patrol size. I won't play Votan, but I may end up painting an army of them for my dad. He likes dwarves, and a cheeky 1,000 points would probably be fun. Yeah, see, some of them, I think, some of the miniatures I do like. Like, I like the vehicles. I'm not entirely sold on the bikes, but I think I could probably talk myself into it. At least my brain is saying, you could, come on, Badger, you're not fooling anyone. You could easily talk yourself into it, you lunatic. I might just have to bite the proverbial bullet and just get on with it. Oh, there's a little, tiny bit more of a mistake there. So we've got a couple of mistakes to fix. Not a big deal. Ain't no thing but a proverbial chicken wing. I don't know why I say that phrase. Chicken wings are disgusting. Overrated. The hammer dudes need stripy pantaloons. You reckon? I wouldn't be averse to stripy pantaloons. Ladies and jelly spoons. To be honest, you generally don't need a lot of persuasion. Thanks, Bun. Thanks. Thanks to say. I'm glad someone's got my corner. Well, I agree. Chicken wings are overrated. They're still good. Disgusting chicken flaps. What? Oh. Oh. Just thinking about them gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm afraid. They're like, I don't know. I need to do like a chicken, one of those tier lists. Obviously have chicken wings on there, thighs, all that good stuff. What a glorious sight to see in the 41st millennium. What, stripy pantaloons? I'm tempted. Tempted by them as I want to paint Space Marines, but I hate the Imperium. Well, Reno, that sounds like a good bloody choice then. If you want kind of what is it you like about Space Marines? What aspect is it that you like about the Space Marines? Just seeing if what else might be out there for you. I mean, they're not a huge amount of other armies with power suits, etc. Like, obviously there's Chaos, Tau. You think that, but you've never seen me eat chicken wings. It's being described as harrowing. Or, see, I can already imagine just you saying that. Ugh. I've got many issues, but it's generally the issue of, like, one of the things which horrified me is, I don't know where it was, but just seeing, I think it's just people just like slurping that meat off the bone, and then proceeding to suck their dirty fingers. Now that entire phrase could be taken completely out of context. Thankfully, I know it's a PG channel here, and we're not taking it out of context. Harrowing. Harrowing is a good word, yeah. The armor and the tanks. Only other option is Chaos, and you have some Tau already. Yeah, Chaos is an option. It depends how much you like. Is it the idea of is it the actual idea of the Imperium itself that puts you off, Reno? Because what you could do is you could do a fallen chapter. You could, if you don't want to deal with all the spiky things left, right, and center, you could just buy Space Marines and have them fallen. They're just like, you know what? I'm done with the old. I'm done with Big E. We're going to go and do our own stuff. Yeah. Well, I understand that. Yeah, Xeno. Xeno. I was merging Reno and that other word. Apologize. I mean, Fallen could be an option for you. You know? I do like that word, harrowing. It's definitely a good word. Otherwise, yeah, I can completely see that Votann, because they are, as far as I can tell from my limited amount of reading around the subject, they are good. They're certainly not evil. Expect nothing, but appreciate everything. Wise words. Hashtag worth it. I just realized no one else can listen to the music. No one else is hearing the music I'm listening to. I'm so sorry. I was just burbling on, listening to some the Midnight. As per usual. Talking about the Imperium, though. After stream, I need to get back to finishing painting off these three. I'm recording painting these bad boys right now. Some Death Guard, some sweet Ultramarines right here. Obviously, we're going to paint his face. I'm also painting up my very first World Eater ever. When I get around to paint, I know I haven't done this shoulder pad. I'm fully aware. Don't worry. When I get around to painting Khan the Betrayer, Khan the Geezer, right here, I'm definitely going this scheme, I think. Rather than red, you know, I think we're definitely going this scheme. I maybe like the idea of just, like, getting some blood for the Blood God and just going splat. So just, like, splat. Like, red all over, like, the front. And dried dark brown color. It's, like, fresh and dried. And then the back is just, like, white. I don't know. I have pondered that before. I don't know if that would work. I really need to get a test minute. Maybe when I'm done with this one, we'll use it. I'm tempted by Chaos so I can get the demons and play Sigma. That is very true. Speaking of which, the combat patrol. What do they call it? The Vanguard. Sorry, I think it's called the Vanguard. The Zinch Vanguard box set is going up for pre-order next week. As your girlfriend has... Oh, she got some Nighthorns. Oh, okay. Okay, so, well, that would be good. Play some games against her. You've also been trying not to buy... Gabba, I know. It's disgusting. It's utter filth. Like, I've pre-ordered the Bikey Boys. I don't know what happened. The Goliath Maulers. I don't know what happened. I just accidentally purchased them. That almost went AWOL. Those now... I'm reading at the moment. Ashwaste Nomads. Gotta say though, these kits, like these spindly bugs, very frustrating to put together. Or at least they were for me to begin with. I've seen people put blood for the Blood God on a toothbrush. Yeah, or a I don't have one to hand, in fact. Like a, because I've used them all up. But like a toothpick. And then it's like flicking the paint. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking of doing, Jammy. I just don't know. I like the idea of like, I don't know. It must have been some artwork I've seen, or a comic, or maybe even a cartoon at some point. I just like the idea of just like the front of the miniature just completely hosed down with blood, but like the back just like somewhat kind of clean. What happened there, Jammy? Oh, I've got to keep this chat PG, Jammy, and that does the one of those words you used. Well, I don't consider it naughty at all. I don't know. I just don't know what. I've got to look at the big. I will basically say what Jammy said, word for word, except maybe one word. The Helamites might be a pain to get together. However, they do look the absolute bee's knees. No, it's all right, Jammy. I know it's a bit of an issue, especially like with my Twitch stream being not PG and this being PG. I struggle to remember. I've accidentally sworn, I think, twice on these streams, but I've got to try and, you know, their Psycho's like 44 quid. Yeah, because he's riding on one of those kits of doom. I almost purchased it, Gabba. I didn't though. However, window catcher. Wait. I'm glad I didn't have anything weird open. Like, this computer is completely PG, thankfully, so I don't need to worry about anything like that appearing. There's the floaty Delac Spiker. However, I'm the Goliath champion with renderizer and this geezer here. This guy just looks hilarious with his sort of waffle tenderizer, his waffle maker, or his steak tenderizer. And obviously these two I think are great. Obviously have more time plastered here. Preaching the history of the world. This guy, he looks, I'm looking at him thinking he looks a bit like that geezer from what's that film called? Hot Fuzz? Maybe not. Or from Goonies. I need to watch Goonies again, in fact. My definition of PG language has been warped by years of using... No, I know, Jammy. Likewise. It's a real, like... I'm certainly not bothered by swearing at all. At all. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't faze me. It's just... If I want to try and get this channel kind of anywhere, I gotta make it like advertisable, advert friend. I don't know, all of the stuff I generally hate. The Crimson Chin looks like super dumb to me. It really puts you off the Goliath. I like the name for him, the Crimson Chin. I was just worried for a second that was his name. If I get that miniature. Oh, he's going to be called the Crimson Chin. I hope you don't mind me yoinking that name. Oh, Axe and Hammer. What a name. Yeah, that chin I do think is a bit ridiculous. Michael Detroit, exactly, Jammy. Yarp? Yeah, exactly. From the original hit. Oh, yes. Yes. I can, yeah, no, definitely. I was watching another film the other day. What the hell was it? And he was in it. Well, thank you, Jam. It's very kind of you. I will hopefully, if I remember, I have to put many thanks to Jammy for the naming that I stole. Thank you, thank you. All right, before I forget, we're going to hop up to... Oh god, I don't use any of these paints. Apparently, Stormhost Silver is... I'm going to use Stormhost Silver. We'll give it a go. Believe me, I will remind you. Good. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, the original guy from the OG... What was I... What? Sorry, I've got to put this miniature away for a second. It's going to bug me if I don't figure this out. IMDb... What the hell was that film called? Because I'm pretty sure I saw... Yes. Okay, so I watched a film the other day called... Oh, it was something horrific. It was... He was in it as... They were sort of like... So it was some... Set in America... Michael Berryman, there we go. Alright, so the film was called... God, it's quite... It was... He's been in loads of stuff. My God. 90s. He's still making films. His most recent film was 2023. Like, that's when it's in pre-production. Anyway, it was basically a film that was sort of... Deadly Blessing or something like that? Yes. What was it called? Deadly Blessing? A gruesome secret protected for generations rises to give its deadly blessing. Pray you're not blessed. It was... it was... Oh, God, yeah. It was an interesting film. It was an interesting film. Right, we're going to finally get some of this on. Like, let's have a quick look at this compared to Stormhost, the other silver. Oh, let's give it a jostle first. So I think the Votan... I don't know. Okay, so that's... Gonna be honest, they both kind of look... They both kind of look similar. They both look kind of bright as well. I'm going to use Stormhost Silver. I've never used it before, so... Give it a tickle. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a good Sunday evening, whatever it is you're up to. I've got a lot of painting to do this evening. I've got a lot of stuff and things to paint. I know we've completely ignored this sword for the moment. But we're just going to basically do what we've done for the rest of this. Just like highlight it with progressive shades of... similar colours. Don't know why, but that just reminds me of a film where this main character is a monk called Betamax? Oh, yeah. So I need to paint the eyes for this miniature. Paint the eyes for those like characters, those Horus Heresy miniatures that I'm painting. Then I need to attach the thing which accidentally broke off here. I blurred it out on purpose, but anyway. I need to fix that, get that pinned. A monk called Betamax or something? That film's insanely silly. A Panasonic. Sorry. The monk called Panasonic. Interzone is... I don't think I've seen that film. Is it a bad horror film? I love a bad horror film. Like 80s era sort of bad horror films and like late 70s, 80s, early 90s. They're good. You know? They're good. I approve of them because they're ridiculous. Trying to remember. Remembered the other day, like my youngest brother was born in '87, and you know, he obviously wanted to hang out with his older brothers, so he got to enjoy Candyman, and Freddy Krueger. Like when I was 12, so in like '92, when he was about 5, he was watching these horror films with us. Horrible, horrible brothers we were. It's a bad 80s post-apocalypse sci-fi. Okay, I'll absolutely watch that. I watched a bunch of like Italian films, like Italian dodgy horror films. Hilarious. All about that. I'll say I'm very happy with like the progress we've made. It's, you know, might not have made quite enough progress that I'd wanted, but we've got a few mistakes we've just got to go and tidy up. I put a tiny bit of silver right there, which I've got to go and fix. But basically, that's all we're going to be doing for the next like chunk of time. We're going to be putting in all the highlights with the brighter steel color. We do have the reverse cape to do. That sounds like a weird maneuver. But we need to stick this on to this geezer to his back, and then we can do the highlights on the inner part of the cape, i.e. protect this fold right here and this leading edge here. I'm not doing this red stripe because it's going to give me a headache, to put it mildly. However, we'll get we'll bring in the volume right there, and then we've got the reverse of the cape to paint in its entirety. But apart from that, and me fixing this disaster, this miniature's it's going to get done soon. TM. I'm pretty happy with how he's looking. You watched your first horror film with your nan when I was 5? Return of the Living Dead 2? Hell yeah. I can't remember when I watched my first horror film. I remember like both my parents were self-employed, so like a lot of the time my dad restored antique furniture, my mum restored antique porcelain, so they basically rented a sort of barn, or anyway somewhere where they worked like during the day, and not really the sort of places for young children to be running around, so we did have a sort of nanny for a bit. Some of the nannies that we had were not the wisest when it came to us choosing videos to watch. I'm very happy with it, Reno. I'm very happy with this mini. Basically, we're just going to go around and recreate stuff we've already done. So these glowy things right here, I'm going to use fluorescent paint. I'm not going to use red. I'm going to use fluorescent green from Green Stuff World. This tactical egg timer, we're going to use these colors right here. So Baharoth blue, Temple Guard blue, and Sotek green. Going to use those colors for those grenades. The swords, we got some writing to pick out in white. Once I've done that, then I'll go and highlight the sword, because then I can put the glow on. And we've got a bit of gold to highlight. But apart from that, like this miniature generally in itself, it's verging on. It's the case with character minis. It's always like the last The last sort of 15% or whatever takes the longest amount of time. Like, you can breeze through the majority of it relatively quickly. It's just that ending bit. The first film that horrified me as a kid was Scum. You know what? I've seen that one time. I watched that with my middle brother. I remember at boarding school, one of the kids had he had a TV with was it an Amstrad or a Commodore? And it was something plugged into it. One of the kids brought a video machine in. We watched Exorcist. It was a pirate copy of it. So we watched Exorcist on video at 3 o'clock in the morning when like all the housemasters had gone to sleep, etc. That was like, I don't know however many of us were in the boarding in that room, but watching Exorcist at like 12 wasn't great either. No, 12. That's a lie. Actually, you know what? It was like 13. 13? I don't know. I'd never seen it before, but it was all sort of hyped up. I didn't think it was too scary, but I didn't like it. It took me a while to watch that one again. Aliens, Commando, lots of Jean-Claude Van Damme films, lots of Arnie films, lots of Sly films. Those were more sort of my jam when I was shouldn't have been watching them. I deeply recommend Frank. I think I've seen that one ages ago. I certainly remember the title, and I definitely remember the artwork for the cover. It definitely sounds very familiar. Between 80s and 90s cinema, yeah. You remember watching Jaws at a mate's house? Crikey. There's a bunch of us there, he'd not seen it, but oh really? It was coming up to the scene where the head pops out of the upside down boat. He screamed like a girl and threw hot chocolate over herself. Jaws is still one of my all-time favourite films. I absolutely adore that film. And you did laugh somewhat, Bun, I can imagine. Yeah. The Thing as well. In fact, I need to watch that this coming week. It's been at least a month since I've seen it last. So I need to go back and watch it. Just in case I've forgotten anything. Oh, bugger. Talking about forgetting things. I got to paint these two things steel. So that's going to be Lead Belcher, Null Noil, Lead Belcher again, and then give that a tickle with Runefang or the other colour we were just using. Stormhost Silver. I'm just trying to think if there's anything... Oh, the Jewel. Yeah. Well. Weirdly, I just did a short here on YouTube. Titled... I don't know, it's called Red Lenses, but he uses very similar colours to paint the Jewel. It's just placement of colours as per usual. However, I'm looking at the time, seeing 2 hours 13 minutes. If you haven't liked this stream by now, consider giving that like button a tickle. And if you haven't subscribed, check out my new working subscribe noise. It's a whole amazing thing. The Thing is such a well-made movie. It's a shame. I know. I believe I was watching an article on it. Reading an article, watching or something about it. I think Kurt was up for another film, and because The Thing didn't do well at the time, he lost that part. I've completely forgotten the name of it now, though. Then it's hard to compete when your competition is E.T. Yeah. Both films about aliens. I know which one is my preferred one. I definitely liked E.T. back then. But I genuinely can't remember the last time I watched it. Whereas I watch The Thing a lot. Like, it's almost like a monthly film, or once every 3 months at least. What made it funny was he just had a shower. Oh no. So folks, I won't be painting this up again on YouTube streams, or indeed on Twitch streams. I've really enjoyed painting this commission up. I know we've had a slight accident on there. That is tonight's thing after I've had a shower myself. We got to pin that thing on again. Very happy with the checkers. Like, for a first attempt at checkers, I wasn't planning on doing it, but I am relatively happy with how they've turned out. What I might try and do is, once this is on, once I've glued this cape on, I probably will record this cape painting thing, and it will become a video at some point. But I will not be live streaming this anymore because I've got to crack on with other projects. And I don't want to bore, because it's been 2 weeks with that content now, so do want to now make a move on to something else. I don't know what else, but I'm sure I'll find something. Right, so let me have a look at this. End the poll. Where did the 11% of people. Is that 1 person out of 9? My maths is so... That is 1 person out of 9. That is. Yes? Wait, what? That maths doesn't... That's 99%. I suppose... Okay, fine. So basically what I'm saying is... I don't know what we're painting this week over on Twitch. I'm basically streaming this time next... Not this time. Next Friday. Monday and Tuesday is not happening here or on Twitch. So I'll just have to deal with that. I don't know what we're going to be painting though, but we'll see. And we've got Orktober coming up. I'll hopefully be able to locate some kind of orc miniature to paint during that month. Icarus, hello. How you doing today? What's cracking? Happy Sunday to you. I hope you are well. We have indeed been streaming for over 2 hours now. And in fact, I'm just going to bonk this on the head potentially. What I'd like to say is thank you very much for hanging out with me today. You've all been absolutely majestic as always. If you've not subscribed yet, do consider tickling that subscribe button. And the like button as well, because that's things we like. And I will be back. Oh, I'm dropping a new video on Wednesday in the evening. And obviously there'll be a new unboxing video on Saturday. And that's about it really for this week. It's going to be a bit of a dodgy week here on YouTube. But we've hit 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and check out the community tab and write some gibberish there. So make sure you have a look at that gibberish. And I will see you later. Thank you. Goodbye.